The chemical composition of a star.
A star is basically a bright sphere of plasma held together by its own gravity. Some stars are 1 billion to 10 billion years old, and there are even stars that are over 13 billion years old.
In our solar system, there are many different types of stars that can be found. The different types of stars are red giant stars, white dwarfs, neutron stars, black holes, brown dwarfs, and variable stars.
A red giant star is a dying star in the last stages of stellar evolution. In only a few billion years, our own sun will turn into a red giant star, expand and engulf the inner planets, possibly even Earth.
A white dwarf is what stars like the sun become after they have exhausted their nuclear fuel. Near the end of its nuclear burning stage,
This type of star expels most of its outer material, creating a planetary nebula. Only the hot core of the star remains.
A neutron star is a type of compact star. Neutron stars are the smallest and densest stars known to exist in the universe. With a radius of only about 11 to 11.5 kilometers, they can, however, have a mass of about twice that of the Sun. A black hole is a region of space-time exhibiting such strong gravitational effects that nothing, including particles and electromagnetic radiation such as light, can escape from inside of it.
Brown dwarfs are objects which are too large to be called planets and too small to be stars. They have masses that range between twice the mass of Jupiter and the lower mass limit for nuclear reactions, 0.08 times the mass of our Sun.
Variable stars are stars that change brightness. The brightness changes of these stars can range from a thousandth of magnitude to as much as 20 magnitudes over a period of a fraction of a second to years, depending on the type of variable star. Stars are one big ball of exploding gas, but what is the gas made out of? About 71% of hydrogen, 27% helium, and 2% of other heavier elements. Usually the small portions of heavy elements is measured on the terms of the iron content found in the stellar atmosphere.
Composed of a single proton and a single electron, hydrogen is the simplest and most abundant element in the universe. It is estimated that 90% of the visible universe is composed of hydrogen. Hydrogen is the raw fuel that most stars burn to produce energy. The same process, known as fusion, is being studied as a possible power source for use on Earth. The sun's supply of hydrogen is expected to last another 5 billion years. Hydrogen is a commercially important element. Large amounts of hydrogen are combined with nitrogen from the air to produce ammonia through a process called the Haber process. Hydrogen is also added to fats and oils such as peanut oil through a process called hydrogenation. Liquid hydrogen is used to study superconductors, and when combined with liquid oxygen, makes an excellent source for rocket fuel.
Helium is a chemical element with symbol He and atomic number 2. It is colorless, odorless, tasteless, non-toxic, inert, monatomic gas, the first in the noble gas group in the periodic table. The He boiling and melting points are the lowest among all the elements. Helium is the second lightest element and is the second most abundant element in the observable universe, being present about 24% of the total elemental mass, which is more than 12 times the mass of all the heavier elements combined. Its abundance is similar to this of the figure of Sun and in Jupiter. This is due to the very high nuclear binding energy of helium-4 with respect to the next three elements after helium. The helium-4 binding energy also accounts for why it is a product of both nuclear fusion and radioactive decay. Most helium in the universe is helium-4 and is believed to have been formed during the Big Bang. Large amounts of new helium are being created by nuclear fusion and of hydrogen in stars.
Common misconceptions. A falling star or a shooting star has nothing at all to do with the star. These amazing streaks of light you can sometimes see in the night sky are caused by tiny bits of dust and rock called meteoroids, falling into the Earth's atmosphere and burning up.